This is the future.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, Civil Green here and welcome to another video. In this one I'm going to be fighting Heroic to boss Deathstroke, and we're going to start off with a Raven fight with Brainiac and Vixen. I would have had Red Hood to this team or Power Girl, but they were both used in previous fights. Brainiac messed up a bit there. Special 1. We're going to yet again go for full lethal stacks before we tag Raven in. I mean, we might tag her in between for some power generation if needed, but generally speaking, we're just looking for stacking all that lethal. The thing is, I'm not sure how useful Vixen was here, but I didn't have many other alternatives. The thing is, Vixen's passive, as far as I'm aware, no longer applies after she dies, and somebody will need to tank the super move. And boy, Deathstroke seems to be quite challenging in higher heroics if you fail to one-shot him, because his super move is armor pierce, so you'll have to by default either equip an entropy or a regen matrix on a character for them to revive, or just give up on one of your characters. And at the same time, you could do that with very high level last contract artifacts if you have health that's above 120, because that's kind of how much he deals with super move. We'll see that in a moment. Raven back in there, special 1. We're trying to stack the darkness. Get some dots going. Another special 1. We're going to combo interrupt here into another special 1. Combo interrupting again. Again, with Deathstroke you have to wait a little bit longer to combo interrupt. Combo interrupting again. Another special 1. Okay, he's got 4 stacks on. We're going to do a jump attack to apply some dots. And it's very weird because I'm unable to tie the jump attack into the gameplay in any way, shape or form. But at the same time, when I do a jump attack, you see 47 mil damage. When I do normal hits, you see 11 mil. So yeah. This was a little bit of an unlucky jump attack, and she was not even able to transition into a block in time to not take that damage. Special tree there to safeguard us for incoming super moves that will be inflicted in the future. Again, we got a high dot value, and Vixen just died. RIP. We also did our super move here. There's not much left of the fight, sadly. So yeah, Red Hood would have been great here. Far better than Vixen. Brainiac getting tagged in there. Actually don't really remember why I tagged him specifically. I think I was trying to prevent Raven from taking too much damage because I didn't want her to trigger her passive. But she will eventually. Okay, so we did a jump attack there, but that didn't connect. We could have begun another combo. I messed up at the end. We could have begun another combo after he used his special and my shield blocked it. And we lost all the darkness because Raven activated her passive. Yeah, that's gonna be it. This could have been an easy one-shot, but I failed it, and this thing is gonna cost me because I didn't have the best teams to finish the job. Let's just say that. First up, I tried with Manta. I'm going to have Beta Club on Manta, though I don't think that was a good choice. I think I should have went with Sword of Salvation. That might have been able to finish the job. We're going to go with Just League Flash and Silver Bane, because that's pretty much everything that can boost him in any way, shape or form, and is still available. Come on, dropping him again, pushing him all the way to the corner. Though I don't see him backing off too much, so it's not that problem where when you're trying to combo interrupt him, he might randomly back off into a jump attack. And his jump attack sucks and can be interrupted by basic attack hits, so I think this dude is the least dangerous character in the game to have it happen so that he jump attacks when you're trying to combo interrupt him. So yeah, he's in the corner, but the problem is without the lethal from Brainiac and without the crit, because this guy is crit resistant, the dot damage from the Beta Club just is not there. The passive stats of the artifacts that we have equipped are just not big enough. So yeah, as a reference, and the same artifacts apply literally for all the other fights. We tagged him to tank that. Sadly, Just League Flash got tagged and we lost the stacks on Manta, my bad there. But yeah, just as in the other fights, and this, in case you're wondering, we have a level 8 Beta Club on Manta, respectively Raven in the previous one, and we have a level 4 God Killer and a level 4 Promethean Sword on the other 2 characters. The other artifacts other than the Beta Club are just for the purposes of giving me more passive damage. They don't serve any active purpose in terms of their effects. Come on, interrupting him again. Gonna go for a stun again. There we go, he stunned. Re-engage that combo. Re-engage another combo. And maybe if I survived until the end we could have done something, but the damage was not looking too good anyway. Combo interrupting again. And over here the emulator messes up. That was a misinput from the emulator. I don't know why he backed off into ranged attack there. And yeah, over here I will in a second mess up myself and fail the combo interruption. Because yet again, you got to chill a bit with Deathstroke because he's low on basic attacks, but yeah, I failed that. So Just Flash will do his best to survive a little bit longer here, and that's the Black Manta fight. To be honest, even if I survived until the end with Black Manta, I highly doubt I would have been able to do much in this one, other than what I have already done. So yeah, Fat Rip for this pip. And speaking about Fat Rips, this pip again here, this is the reason why I use usually Deathstroke, even though there's a very high chance I'm going to one-shot that fight with the team that comes after Deathstroke, because you can never be too sure. But this was literally my last available team. It was just my last available team, I had no other teams left. This was before the refresh, so I was like, let's just throw it in there. But yeah, definitely should have used Deathstroke first, but I was like, now Raven will one-shot, of course I'm not gonna mess it up, as I usually do. Deathstroke back in there, going for some special 2s. Yeah, the damage ain't high on those ones, because again, it's current damage percentages. So they are not great. But still, they are more than Solar Banshee would deal with her special 3, without having access to crit. Our special 2 in there. Gonna soon enough get some heals off of that. Reverse Slash back in, we're going to have the, yet again, the level 4 God Killer, level 4 Promedium Sword on those dudes, and Solar Banshee will have an All Blaze or something like that, though that will not be very relevant, as you'll be able to see here in a second. Another special 2, combo interrupting again. And this is the moment where I figured out, not quite yet, but there will be a moment in a second here when I figure out that, oh, I got to get one of my characters killed, because, yeah, none of them is gonna be able to survive the super move. And I panic, and for some reason I tag in Solar Banshee. This is most likely because I played Dawn of Apocalypse previously and I used to tag in Solar Banshee to tank super moves, because the passive stats didn't split over there and she had the high level firebox equipped. So usually I used to tag her in because she was actually the tankiest character in the team, but over here it's not the case, and none of them would have survived anyway, and the high defense that she had didn't make... Okay, look, I messed up, okay? That's as far as this explain needs to go. And yeah, we're gonna speed through this, and we're going to do a few more special 2s with my boy Deathstroke, trying to get some more damage in there, because you never know when you're going to need a little bit of additional damage. But yeah, it's so funny that the first 95% of the damage on this team was done by other teams, and by one team, and then I had 2 teams struggling to finish this. Though granted, it was my fault. It was my fault, but it's a little bit of an interesting situation here, where I'm dumb again. But yeah, moving on to the next fight, this will be... I was like, nah, I'm done with this dude, let's just clean this up. So we're going to use the Arkham Knight, Batman, Harley, League of Anarchy. No reason to use Raven, because that would be overkill, but I'm still gonna use Harley. I have all blades on Harley, as far as I've seen with the artifacts that I have here. And again, in terms of the passive stats artifacts, the God Killer and the Prometheum Sword are going to be the same ones as they were in previous fights. As far as I've been able to notice, either I go All Blades on Harley or Sword of Salvation. All Blades gives me slightly more damage than Sword of Salvation, but yeah, Sword of Salvation is still a good choice, but yeah, I went with All Blades here for some reason. Actually, I don't even have all the artifacts for passive stats, because, as I said, it's kind of rough to survive this dude's super moves, so Arkham Knight then will be using a little bit of a regen matrix for himself to help him out survive. Another special 2 in there. Harley back in. Re-engage the combo. Arkham Knight Batman back in there. Feeling refreshed after his revival. Harley back in. She should kill him in a second here, because, yeah, there we go. And this was the moment where I remembered, because I've grown so uncaring of the rewards. I remember, oh, there's actually a chance we get Deathstroke shards from here. There's actually a chance, but no. Now we get Unhinged Harley. That's amazing. Nothing more you could wish for. I mean, again, the reforges are fine. I don't mind the reforges. I don't mind the God Killer because that will be broken into some nice materials. I don't mind the character promotion orbs. Also, I realized I don't have that many shards for some characters, and by the time that I'm gonna need to promote a legit character, I'm gonna have enough orbs, so there you go. Something at 7 stars. And since I 7 stars Something, I figured that I might as well do the same for Joker. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Please do like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.
This is the future.